Amaranth is coming up. We have a coming up right now. And we have some corn coming up. We got a lot of corn. Uh, this is my first year growing corn, so that'll be fun. Right here is a painted pony bean plant that is looking really good. And some more amaranth. We also have some fava bean plants that are coming up. These were all planted 2 or 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I think. And over here we got zucchini. I think it's Italian striped zucchini, from what I remember. And here's a different variety of zucchini. They might be the same, I'm not sure. But either way, they're both zucchini. This was a bed that was made, thankfully, by my chickens, so I didn't have to, dig any grass up. It was all their job, not mine. And here we've got some more painted pony beans that are actually growing beans on them. Bean pods. This one isn't the one that's doing the best, but it's still growing. And we've got more corn. Love to see the corn. I'm excited for the corn. And more amaranth. And look at this marigold. It's growing so tall. All of my marigolds are growing so tall, but they're not flowering. And I don't know why, but it's annoying. Here we got a nice pumpkin plant growing here. I don't think I've seen a female flower come up on this one yet. There might be one that's about to, I don't know. It's all been male flowers so far, which is fine, I guess. I think this is a Big Max pumpkin, so hopefully it will give me a nice large pumpkin, but it's taking forever to do that. And here is another fava bean plant that is nice and covered with ants, I think, which is great. Love to see it. And more marigolds and corn, and I think that got in there, but I think I planted sorghum in here, so hopefully that's what that is, but can never know for sure. Out here are larger bean pods on these painted pony beans. These bean pods are like Velcro to the skin. It's really weird. It like stick to you. I don't know why that is, but it's fun to touch. Fun to touch. And we got another pumpkin plant over there and another painted pony bean over there. Ooh. I think this marigold's trying to flower. Yes. Finally. We're gonna get a flower from our marigold. Yes. And look at the end of this pumpkin plant right here. All those flowers that are and water and all the nutrients. So that's good. I don't think we've had another female flower on it that I've seen. So that's awesome. And we got another pumpkin plant right here flowering, doing a good job. And I think earlier this week it had a female flower on here. Hopefully fully pollinated. There it is. So hopefully the bees were able to pollinate it fully, because female pumpkin flowers have to be pollinated a total of 7 times to grow the pumpkin to grow properly. So yeah, that's why most people hand pollinate their pumpkin flowers, but I did not find a paintbrush, so I could not hand pollinate my flowers this year. This is my first year actually growing pumpkins and corn, and I don't know what's going on with this leaf on my corn, but the corn is growing. I have a lot of it. I got my corn in a mystery seed bag from M.I. Gardener, so we'll see if it's any good. And we got these giant fava beans. The fava beans have not flowered yet, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it, or if it's because there's a bunch of ants on a lot of them, like this. I don't know what happened to that one. But yeah, they have not flowered yet. But the painted pony beans sure have, and are growing like 3-inch long bean pods. And I think my chickens knocked over this one. Go growing straight, collapsed with the bean pods on it. But and this pumpkin plant right here, this one is my pride and joy because it actually has a pumpkin growing on it, which is amazing. And it's a couple times larger than my thumb, I think. So that's good. And got another pumpkin plant here. I did not label any of my plants this year. I never do, because that's time and money, and I'm and poor. So, but I think these are Big Mac's pumpkins, so I should get hopefully a good harvest on these if all things go right. I don't think this one has gotten a female flower on it either. And we got this, is a lot smaller than the others, so I'm wondering if it was a... And here you can see how long pony beans are getting. I keep calling them bees. I'm not growing bees this year, sadly. But it's coming out with a nice little female flower too. We'll see what this one grows into. All right. I think we'll go looking at the other pumpkins I'm growing too. These are a lot. My internet's not doing amazing this far, so yeah. I think I was gonna show you the peas over there. There's sugar snap peas growing, and some Oregon giant peas over here that have not flowered yet, and the taller ones are the sugar snap peas, because apparently the Oregon ones grow a lot slower, so the sugar snap peas are doing a lot better. I don't think there's a harvest ready on those yet. And then another pumpkin plant over there that is doing good. It's doing good. Over here, we've got, man, look at those tomatoes. They're growing so great. As a size comparison, there's my thumb, so not huge, but they still got a while to grow. This one, it looks like these are going to be a little bit bigger, just based on the spacing between the flowers. It's larger, so that should be giving them more room to grow larger than these ones over here. And we got more flowers on this one. I'm very excited to get my first harvest of tomatoes. That'll be cool. And this one is flowering like crazy, and it's got so many flowers coming out. And this one right here, you can tell these are definitely going to be bigger tomatoes. I mean, just look at that flower. This flower is larger than the current tomatoes that are over here. So I'm wondering what variety this is, because again, I did not label any of my plants. And this one is also going to be a large one because it's not growing in bunches, so they have a lot of room to grow. I wonder if it's going to be a Roma tomato or a beefsteak of some sort. I'm not sure what all I planted this year. And I think at the top of this tomato, you can maybe see if it focus, that it's starting to grow some flowers there too. So that's great. Great stuff. And right here, we've got a tiny tomato that's not doing super well. And we've also got a tomatillo plant that is getting eaten alive by some sort of bug. I'm not sure what. I tried to plant basil along with my tomatoes to try and get rid of bugs from coming and eating my plants, but that doesn't look like it's really worked very well. As you can tell, it seems like the tomatillos are having the worst time. This tomatillo over here, I think that is an actual flower, or not an actual flower, an actual tomatillo that's growing. This has been flowering for a week or two, and I haven't seen any other fruits coming off of it. So that's great that there's something happening right there. So, oh, and this tomato is growing some nice large flowers as well. It'll be so cool to see what these actually turn into, because I have no idea what they are. And these ones, ooh, this one's starting to grow some little buds, little flower buds. I cannot speak, but that's fine. I think this one is starting to grow some, is it going? I don't know. It doesn't look like that one's flowering yet. I opened on this pepper. News. And this over here has a bunch of buds too. Like, that is a whole lot of. I'm wondering if this is the Turkish orange eggplant, because I think their fruit is smaller, and it looks like that fruit is. So that's cool. These are also eaten up by bugs. I need to spray on the tomatoes in the next couple weeks. That would be awesome. Because, I mean, look, that is awesome. I am super excited. This is my entire hand under that. It looks so cool. That is awesome. I'm gonna wait until somebody joins my live stream again just so they can see how awesome this is. Look at these levitating tomatoes. Wow. Looking good. No one's joining. Well, that's fine. We'll keep that to myself. This one is doing great too. I am super excited for that. I've got a lot of basil coming up, kind of in the shade. Okay, it is super hot out here. Let's look at my herbs. We've got rosemary right here. It's doing really well. I need to trim it back so it can grow even better. We got some nice lamb's ear. And look how soft and fuzzy this is. This is called Nature's Band-Aid. And during 2020, people were actually using it for toilet paper because it's so nice, soft, and absorbent. It's also antibacterial and antiseptic, I think. So I recommend lamb's ear. It's just, I mean, just get it to pet if you don't have a pet, you know? And here's peppermint. It's growing pretty good. It got decimated a little bit by my chickens a month or so ago, so it's coming back pretty good. This one's doing a lot better though. Yeah, and as you can see, we have all these weeds. I love weeding, as you can tell. I love when I water this and it smells like peppermint. It's great. And we've got a larger lamb's ear plant right here. And it's so soft, so nice and soft. And here's another marigold that has not flowered. I am still waiting for a flower. And another one. And here we got a nice lavender. Good stuff. I love the smell of lavender. I wish it was doing a bit better than it is, but I think we'll go in and trim back some of these tall ones, and that'll help it branch out a bit more. Then hopefully by the end of the year it'll be a nice sized bush, but we'll see. Now let's take a look at these chickens. Yeah, hello chickens, how are you doing? That sounds great. Yeah. Is it too hot for you in the sun? Are you saying you can't get to the sun so you wouldn't know? That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. This one, her name is Sugar. She is a very smart chicken. Smarter than the other chicken, whose name is Cookie. And she is a little challenged, but that's okay. She still gives me eggs, which is all that matters. They both give me eggs. They give me plenty of eggs. Well, I need to get more chickens because they're not actually giving me plenty of eggs. They give a lot of eggs, but you know, you can only get a certain amount of eggs from 2 chickens. And the most they can give you is 2 a day. So, and I like to eat more than 2 eggs per sitting, so need to get them some sisters. We can have more eggs. All the eggs. All of them. Let's see if they have even given me an egg today. Does anyone want to take any bets whether or not there's an egg in here? Okay, your bets have been taken. Would you look at that? There is an egg. How lucky. How lucky. The grass is hot on my feet. Okay. There we go. Thank you, chickens. Thank you for the egg. Yeah. Cool. Let's see if my internet can handle being out this far from the house. Here is a melon plant. What kind of melon? Not sure. I don't know if it'll even have the chance to produce this year. This is my first time growing melons, so we'll see. We've got another one over here to see if it'll grow. So far they're not giving me much hope. They're so small, but... And here's another one. This one is very fancy looking. This is also another type of melon. I think it's a French melon that kind of looks like a pumpkin, a weird gourd. Hopefully that's what it is, and hopefully it produces me something. That would be nice. If you see those little red plants, I think those are my beets coming up. I planted a lot of them, so it's nice that a couple are coming up. I planted them like a month ago, so they're not doing amazing. And I've already gotten quite a few sugar snap peas from these plants, but not enough for a full harvest. I've just been eating them off the vines. So, but I'm hopeful that all these peas down here, these pea plants, will give me a good enough harvest that I can, you know, share with someone or make something with them other than just snack on them. But they've still got a while to go. Most of them aren't flowering. I think this one is starting to flower, which is nice. They're getting there, but they've still got a way to go. Oh, right here is my one nasturtium that actually came up. Okay. Whew. It is hot outside. I don't think I showed anyone these nice flowers over here. What kind of flowers are they? Please leave it in the comments because I do not know. They were here with the house. They're nice though. We got these nice pink ones and then we got these like salmon colored ones. There goes my internet. But yeah, they're doing really good right now. Whew. Good stuff. So, hopefully we'll get tomatoes. Hopefully nothing eats the tomatoes before I eat them. That is the goal. Hopefully we'll make it there. Anyway, that's about all of the garden. Yeah. Hopefully, I think next week I'm gonna move the chicken coop and we'll plant another little bed over there of what I'm not sure. Leave your suggestions in the comments. You know, what should go where the chickens are. I've got a bunch of amaranth and corn. I'm all out of corn. I still have some zucchini plants that I can plant, but at this point I'm not sure that the zucchinis will produce if I plant them again. I don't know. I've never planted zucchini before, so we're just living on a prayer. But anyway, that's the garden tour. Join me next week probably. I'll do another one. But yeah, there you go. Everything's growing. So that's good stuff. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye.